A very good afternoon to you. Some autumn sunshine out there for us today. A little more cloud cover further west and turning quite breezy as the day wears on. This is the earlier satellite and radar picture, the best, the brighter skies across central and eastern counties. More cloud cover further west and for all of us quite breezy. The brisk winds from a southerly direction bringing in relatively mild air from the near continent. Temperatures are up around about 17 or 18 degrees across the southeast in that autumn sunshine this afternoon. Very mild here. Elsewhere, even with the cloud cover and the brisk winds, temperatures doing notably well for the time of year. And for many of us, it will stay dry. Just a little rain tickling fringes of northern Scotland and Northern Ireland a little later. For many of us, it stays mostly dry until the latter stages of this evening and tonight. We'll see outbreaks of rain drifting in from the near continent to affect many western zones. Quite brisk winds here. Further east, misty low cloud and some fog as we head into the new day. Good evening to you. Outbreaks of rain across western locations in the next few hours. Elsewhere, a good deal of misty low cloud as well as some fog developing as we head into the new day. And for many of us, staying mild given the time of year. This low pressure system providing much of the wet weather in the west as we head into the end of the week. Quite brisk winds. Elsewhere, a little drier, but misty low cloud and fog slow to shift this Friday. And then through the weekend, some chillier nights on the cards. Temperatures dip a few degrees with a touch of ground frost in the most prone zones. And we'll see this area of blustery wet weather just tickling fringes of the far northwest. Otherwise, mostly fine conditions with any sunshine making all the difference. As for the next few hours, much of the action further west. Here, brisk winds, misty low cloud as well as some hill fog as rain moves in from the south. Here, a soggy start to Friday. Elsewhere, with the moisture left in the air, prime conditions for misty low cloud as well as fog to thicken up as we head into the first stages of the new day. A very grey, gloomy start to Friday in all of these locations and turning quite chilly in sheltered glens of northeastern Scotland. Elsewhere, it will be a milder start, particularly further west where we've got the breeze and that area of rain easing as the morning wears on, but staying a little dull and damp in places with the mist and the low cloud and the fog. Elsewhere, well, it will be very grey first thing. The misty low cloud and the fog slow to shift from many northern and eastern counties. And where the cloud hangs around all day, it will be a little disappointing. Further west, a touch brighter, some blustery showers into the southwest. And temperatures dip a few degrees where we've got the mist and the low cloud, otherwise highs of 17 degrees. A very good evening to you. We've got outbreaks of rain moving into the west in the next few hours. Elsewhere, a good deal of misty low cloud as well as some fog developing. And all the while, many of us staying very much on the mild side given the time of year. Much of the action will be in the west as the night unfolds. Here, outbreaks of rain drifting in from the south. A soggy start to Friday, otherwise staying drier, with misty low cloud as well as fog thickening up into the small hours. A little clearer, a little chillier for sheltered glens of eastern Scotland there. Otherwise, relatively mild, particularly further south and further west. And very much a split setup into the new day. Outbreaks of rain from the word go across those western locations. The rain gradually will tend to ease. Elsewhere, staying quite grey and gloomy, the misty low cloud and the fog slow to shift in many locations, keeping it disappointingly cool and fresh compared to the last few days. Temperatures dip a few degrees. Further west, trying to cheer up, a few blustery showers, highs of 16 or 17 degrees.